Hey everybody, I'm Robin Hohweiler, or Mr. Robin to you, and as always, I'm here with my fabulous aviation expert co-host, collaborative partner, and all-around best pal, Mikel Mauree Robinson, known throughout the podcasting uni as Mikey-on-the-Mic.
Yay! I don't know that I'm an aviation expert, Mr.
Well,
Robin.
you will be
but
at the end of
okay,
this.
by the end of this, I'll know it all.
Absolutely.
All right.
Will
So I had to take some notes.
Oh, okay. That works. Greetings, Chaos Goblins. In this episode of Mr. Robin's Hood podcast, whose motto, translated from the Latin, is something like, where sanity goes to die, we're dissecting how Hurricane Mikey, as she's known in aviation circles, turned Flight 222 into her personal carnival ride at 30,000 feet while en route to Cleveland, Ohio. Yes, Cleveland, Ohio, where she's campaigning for dog catcher with all the gravitas of someone running for Supreme Galactic Empress. Picture, if you will, the flight attendant's face when Mikey hijacked the PA system to announce her emotional support iguana was feeling frisky and might need to stretch his legs on someone's lap. Any volunteers? Then, sweet merciful skies, the plane actually diverted when she attempted to demonstrate proper alpha canine dominance techniques using the beverage cart as an obstacle course.
You know, this sounds like this could be me. You know, even though this is
That's what I figured.
not true. Just disclaimer.
Okay. Buckle up, my beautiful disaster children, and please keep your sanity inside the vehicle at all times as we unpack her new campaign slogan. Catch 'em all, let Mikey sort 'em out. And
that seems like a lot of work I'm putting on myself. No, that seems accurate as well.
Why Cleveland's canine population is currently holding emergency midnight meetings in dumpsters all across the metro.
Emergency midnight meetings in dumpsters.
Yeah. Over to you, Mikey.
Over to me. I don't know what else more to say.
Why don't you say hello to our audience of iguana-loving fiends, Mikey?
You know, hello, audience of iguana-loving fiends. And I do love iguanas. That's a true thing.
Really?
They're so cool. Or bearded dragons. All of it. I like all the creepy crawlies.
Yeah, good. So this is episode 69, an in-between episode of Mr. Robin's Hood podcast that we're calling the Chemtrails versus Contrails.
Chemtrails versus
Chemtrails versus Contrails conspiracy episode. We're coming to you digitally from our scientific secret location somewhere within a 0.00000000001 second flight time of a 747 at full throttle of the number 2 hole of the Woodward Municipal Golf Course in Woodward, Oklahoma. So flight suits on, let's roll.
Yes, my flight suit is covered in mushrooms.
I'm not going to touch that. Okay.
Oh, I see how you are.
So picture this. At 35,000 feet, a jet engine exhales hot, humid gases laced with soot, tiny party starters for cloud formation. Meet contrails, those sneaky condensation trails that form when engine exhaust meets the frigid upper atmosphere. The water vapor clings to the soot particles, freezes into ice crystals, and voila, we get a fleeing sky tattoo. But don't think these icy doodles vanish on cue. How long a contrail lingers depends entirely on Mother Nature's mood. In near saturated air, contrails can stick around for hours, even fanning out into delicate cirrus sheets.
I am learning something new.
See? In part skies, they wink out.
I'm getting inspired.
Almost instantly. Differential ice crystal fall speeds give contrails vertical puffing, while wind shear spreads them horizontally, just like cirrus unicinus clouds. Boy, there's a mouthful.
Yeah, it says a tongue twister right there.
At cruising altitudes of 25,000 to 40,000 feet, multiple contrails can weave into a near-solid lattice several miles high.
I'm kind of picturing this
Several
right
miles
now.
wide, sorry. Sometimes blanketing the whole sky if traffic is heavy enough. Now enter the conspiracy squad.
Do-do-do! We're here.
Chemtrails, they whisper, and vents, that's what they call contrails, chemtrails.
Chemical trails,
these
basically.
Are not innocent ice ribbons, but chemical cocktails sprayed for secret agendas.
But didn't they debunk that?
Well, there's more.
Are you getting to that?
I got more.
I'm gonna jump out this plane.
Weather control, mind games, population culling, you name it. They note that some trails linger and crosshatch into grid patterns. Thanks, U.S. flight lanes. Then leap to the conclusion, aha, nefarious goo. But hold on. Atmospheric scientists, of which there are plenty, tend to point to simple physics: temperature, humidity, sunlight angles, vertical and horizontal winds. That's all you need to explain why some trails look ethereal and others look architecturally precise. In 2000, NASA, the EPA, and the FAA and NOAA jointly released a fact sheet demystifying contrails and their climate impact.
I need you to tell me. I mean, I know what NASA is, I know what the EPA is, but what's the FAA?
Federal Aviation Administration. Okay. You're my aviation expert.
Well, I told you that I really wasn't. You're making me think I'm not. Stop that.
So the Air Force had been jotting notes about these phenomena since 1953, even branding chemtrail chatter a hoax. Patrick Menace of NASA's Langley Research Center sighed. Refute the claims and you're in on the conspiracy. Talk about a no-win. And now I'm going to throw a little tidbit out here.
Oh.
Because in my last job that we don't discuss very often.
That we try to keep secret.
I actually wrote a paper. It was a scientific research paper that made it through a whole pack of PhDs under review. When was that? That would have been early 2000s, I think.
Early 2000s.
And we were doing this, for a customer, and I won't tell who the customer was.
You probably can't. I'm not trying to get shot, man.
They were looking into using weather as a weapon, or more specifically, weather modification as a weapon.
Right. So, aren't they already doing that, though? Conspiracy theory style,
So I was, as part of that research project, I actually got my hands on a paper that the Air Force wrote, published, 1996, that I think was called Weather as a Force Multiplier. It was essentially the same idea.
Right.
Their conclusions, as I recall, was that it would never work. And they came to the same conclusion that I did independently, and I'll get to that in a second.
Well, it would never work because you cannot control Mother Nature. She is a force.
That is it, exactly. But here's the interesting thing that I pulled out of that paper.
Yes.
The Air Force loaded a bunch of little tiny, tiny bits of carbon into the bomb bay of one of their big jets, took it up, flew it over the Sahara Desert in Africa, released this stuff, and actually made it rain over the Sahara.
Oh, wow.
And what had happened was, and I don't recall the process enough, and I couldn't find it. I was hoping to find my paper because I did have an explanation in there. But essentially, sunlight reflecting off those carbon, just micro carbon pieces, created enough condensation to actually form clouds and cause it to rain out over the desert. They even had flowers blooming where these things have been raining. So, yeah, man can manipulate, the stuff, but it doesn't work. And so
it's not a long-term solution. I mean,
no.
It's difficult to do.
The problem was our customer specifically wanted to know if you could make it storm, like a lightning storm, over enemies and still keep your troops safe. And no, the answer is no. You can't control it.
Yeah.
So, you may unleash an electrical storm over your own guys, which would be the worst case of friendly fire ever.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Yeah. Oh.
Like, whoops, sorry, plan gone terribly wrong.
So, astronomer Bob Berman summed it up with Occam's razor. Why invent a sinister global plot involving 40,000 pilots and controllers when frozen water vapor will do? A 2016 poll of 77 atmospheric scientists found 76 saw zero evidence of any secret spraying program. The one holdup. All the proof can be chalked up to a garden variety contrail formation and some misguided data collection. It's always in the data.
It is.
It's kind of on a par with the flat earth theory, flat earther theory that we discussed in a previous podcast episode, where you would have to have so many people in on the scheme.
Right.
It's just not worth it. And keeping it a secret it would just be insanely ridiculous.
Yeah.
But like most conspiracy theories, there may be an element of fact in there somewhere. For instance, there may have been occasions when commercial jetliners, in particular, have taken off only to declare an in-flight emergency right after they take off. They cannot go back down and land with a full bag of gas.
Right.
So they'll go up, they'll make a couple of passes, and they'll try to get out over a remote area. And then most airliners have a device or designed to dump fuel.
Mm-hmm.
And it can actually be pretty hazardous. There have been cases.
I was just about to say, where are they dumping this gas?
They try to get out over areas that are sparsely populated.
Right.
But sometimes you can't because it's too much of an emergency. And there's been, I think, 2 occasions where they had to dump the fuel like over a suburban area. And interestingly, people got sick. There was a lot of issues.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But they have to get.
That's why I don't live in
near
the city.
An airport.
Or near an airport. Yeah.
That's why they have to get the fuel loads down to a specific level to safety.
For it to be safe.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. I did not know that you had to not have a full tank of gas to land an airplane. That's interesting.
Yep.
See, I don't know shit about aviation, although you said I did. I feel like Hollywood right now.
Oh, okay.
Do you didn't get my reference?
I guess not.
I mean, Hollywood makes anything happen.
Oh, there you go.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's Hollywood.
It's Hollywood. Even though I don't know shit about it, I know shit about it.
So next time you glance up at a crisscross of white streaks, remember, you're not witnessing a clandestine chemical operation, unless you are.
Unless you are.
Could someone actually launch such a thing? Yeah, probably. You're seeing physics in action. Ice crystals playing tag with the wind. And that, dear listeners, is the true high-altitude scoop.
Da-dun-dun.
So what do you think, Mikey?
Well, I think I am a little bit more knowledgeable about aviation, although I don't really know how I feel about this conspiracy theory between contrails and chemtrails because I don't have enough information. And one thing I don't do is believe everything I see on the internet.
Oh, but you can believe everything from this podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we want you to believe. Yeah. We want you. Anyhow, yeah, that's what I think
Okay.
in a nutshell.
If you have any questions for either Mikey or myself about today's episode or any other darn thing, you can email us at mr.robin@mrrobinshood.com or Mikey at mrrobinshood.com. Also, you can find us on Facebook at Mr. Robin's Hood Podcast. As always, you can also reach out to Mikey or me via Podophone at 580-827-1113. Maybe you just want to get something off your chest, or you're feeling some butt pain because of something we said during a podcast.
Give us a call. Call us up. We won't answer.
Yeah.
Leave a voicemail.
Unless, of course, you're a deranged conspiracy theorist who dives under cover every time an airplane is passing overhead. You'll definitely want to contact Mikey directly.
Yeah, me. Because I know everything about aviation.
That's exactly why I played you up as an aviation expert.
So you'll call me.
You can leave a voicemail. Text us if you have a question, concern, complaint, compliment, suggestion, whatever. Just don't be a dick about it. In the meantime, tell all your friends to listen to this podcast as though their lives depend upon it.
Because it does.
Well.
It does. Especially right now. More than ever.
As always, you can stream or download episodes of Mr. Robin's Hood Podcast wherever you usually find that sort of nonsense. We're on Spotify, iHeartRadio.
We're not on
Spotify.
We're not on Spotify.
We got kicked off Spotify.
Yes. We got to take that out of there so we can for Spotify.
Amazon Music, Podbean app, Apple Podcasts, Player FM, Listen Notes, and Podchaser. You can also stream them directly from our Podbean website and this will be flashing at the bottom of the screen.
Yes, and you should try your damnedest to go to Podbean, because then I know that you're there and I know you're real. And
we know
listening.
that you love us.
Yes, so please.
And that URL is Mr. Robin's Hood Podcast.podbean.com. For free. It's free.
We do this for free, people.
So we'll close now by reminding everyone, as we always do, to
stay hungry, stay foolish, and most importantly, stay weird.
You conspiratorial freaks.
Bye.